So I'll tell you, here I am under the Highway Troubadour hat. I don't own enough cool hats, so this is what I got. It fits this. And I'm inside of this Airstream, and it's raining, as you can hear. And actually, I should probably turn the rain down a little bit. So I'll tell you, my crowdfunding campaign, I gave it a go. I gave it a pretty good go, and I want to show you where we're at. We are at, my goal was 20,000, and we went over. I'm at $45,000, if you want to see here. Look. You ready? Look at this. 26 donors. No, actually, I'm at $2,600. What are you going to do? Hey, you know what? I'm very grateful for those of you who donated. I'm not upset at all. Come on. Come on, you guys help me out here. But there's still time for you to share it. You know, if you've already given me money, somebody by the name of Gabby, somebody else by the name of Yvonne, there's a whole host of people. I'm not going to name everyone. But the thing is, there's people who keep giving me money. Stop. The thing that, what I need is, I need a lot of people to give me a little bit of money. Like a lot of people, like $5 each. That would be great. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, in any case, I don't mean to seem ungrateful. I appreciate it very much. And I have 4 days left. I had to push the day back a couple of times for this crowdfunding campaign because I've had a very busy 2 weeks with my kids. As you know, I'm a very dedicated father, child rearer, and that's my first priority. It takes precedence over everything. And so that's what happened. So anyway, I pushed it back a little bit. I still have 4 days left. And please share it. Share my crowdfunding campaign. This is going to turn into something good for all of us. You know, as far as, you know, I have so many things going on. You know, if you know me or if you follow me, you know that I have this crowdfunding thing, which is the Highway Troubadour, which you can see the logo up here. Sorry, it's backwards for me. And so I'm doing that, and you know that I have the link shirts, which is the amazing shirts, like this logo here, right? Which is the store where I sell link shirts, which is the logo down at the bottom there. And so that's not all that I do too. You know, I make music and I make podcasts and I raise these kids. And I got to give myself a pat on the back because I actually get most of it done. And I know the philosophy behind ventures is to not spread yourself too thin. You have to focus, but prioritize and execute. Which means that with the help of computers, you could say that I have a small team, right? I could use actual people, but the computer is like my small team. But prioritizing and execute, I just have to focus on one thing at a time. Sometimes that's one thing for 2 days. Sometimes that's one thing for the morning. And then something else in the afternoon. Depends on what's going on. Anyhow, as you know, I just spat some food that I was eating. As you know, by the way, I also teach guitar lessons, music lessons. If you need any, I teach them to people of all ages. I'm giving massive discounts right now because of the pandemic. Anyhow, as you know, if you don't mind listening to me for a little bit longer. This delay is killing me in my ears over here. If you know about what I do, you know that I recently released a rock song, and some people, including myself, are crazy about this rock song. And, a friend of mine, Jeremiah, he was like, dude, you've got to release this song. You've got to release it. Don't release it through your stupid link merch. He didn't say that, actually. He didn't say stupid link merch. But I know he was thinking it. No, I'm kidding. The thing is, I told him, look, I'm going to release it because there's no occasion where I'm going to be playing a rock song for anyone anytime soon. Because I always play acoustic. That's what I get hired to do, is to play acoustic music. So, I'll tell you, he didn't believe that it was going to fall on its face because the song was so good. He thought the song was so good. And I think the song is great, too. And basically, in a nutshell, the internet is, you may as well not have it when you're a musician because it doesn't do you any good. Like, you can release a song and you have the internet and you put it out there and nobody cares. Unless they do, unless you get lucky. Right? Like some viral situation. And you can be tactical about it. You can have a video out there, and the amount of success that it takes. For example, like if you get 1 million YouTube plays, it's not going to support you. It's going to give you some income. It's going to give you some money. But you have to sustain something like that. Nonetheless, what I'm getting at is I am not in that situation. I don't have 1 million plays. I don't have any team. I don't have anybody working with me. I'm a one-man show. I'm the only person pushing my stuff. As you know, people online, most people don't share your stuff. If you're your family or your friends, the way that social media is designed, because it's designed this way, is for people to not share. It's a very self-interested platform, and it's not about sharing. It's about showing people who you are. And I get it. That's what it's about. Now, this song, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the song. It's called Zero Sum. Not that I forgot the name of my song. It's just that I was looking for it here. And it sounds like this. Okay? I'm going to play it for a little while. Don't go anywhere.
You don't hear the native tongue, the speed of all mankind, the celebration sound. You know, Belinda, you know that baby it's a long way down. Yeah, it's a long way down. Do you catch my drift of who you're messing with?
Yeah, so we live in a time right now where you have to, well, not you, but I'm living through a time where I have to be extremely inventive about how I merely not only do my work, but how I communicate with people, because there is an arbiter between my communications and you and other people. I can't directly communicate with you without a censor being in the middle or something like that, which is the social media companies. Because we're doing so much of our communication like that, especially during a time of a pandemic. So that's one of the main reasons that I started Link Merch. It's not the only reason, but it's one of the main reasons was that I wanted to find a way to bypass the digital clutter and bypass the people who are not letting artists communicate directly with their audience, and bypass the people who aren't valuing the artists' fan base and their fans. For example, 10,000 fans to Spotify means nothing in their language. But to an independent artist, that is like a treasure. 10,000 people loving your work is a treasure. And through Link Merch, we have more of a direct connection with our fan base. And there is an opportunity for them to support us in a way where we can make a useful amount of income and continue to create. You see, and it's a much more fun way to communicate with our fans than just like, check out my link, send it. It's like, there's no personality in that. Now, Link Merch, this logo up here that you see right there, that is one of my inventions. And that is something that I'm going to be pushing while I'm on the road and traveling and taking Link Merch and the Highway Troubadour project to people. You see, because I can do them all at once, you know, because they're all related. They're all Link Merch and Amazing Shirts and Amazing Shirts Kids. They're all related because they're related. They're based off of merchandise. And I started all of this initially, of course, because you're a musician. You have to have merchandise, right? If you want to make a living, it's another income stream. So some people say it's the main income stream for a musician, which is a little bit sad because. So what Link Merch is doing is it's adding value to the merchandise and it's adding value to the music. It's actually an attempt to change culture. And I know it's a difficult thing to try to do, but there's nothing else to do in life except the most difficult thing that there is to try to do, which is also the best thing, in my view. It's pretty hardcore, huh? Maybe I'm a pretty hardcore dude. I don't know. Maybe not. So, anyhow, I'm going to be pushing all of these things through the Highway Troubadour project. My first guest on Highway Troubadour is going to be Eli Bajalia, who's a permaculturist. And as you know, this project, this podcast, is about sustainability and finding new ways to live. It's my own personal journey to find a new way to live. There's podcasts out there about people who live in an RV. This is not that kind of a podcast. I'm going to be living in an RV. Me and my family are going to be living in an RV. But the thing is, That's not what it's about. It's not about us living in an RV. Of course, that will come in to play. There will be no way around it. But the thing is, it's about the search for new ways to do things. You see, this pandemic has given so many people an opportunity to try new things. And it's given people something that they almost never have, which is time to think about what they want to do. That's just a beautiful thing, actually. That Chinese word, I don't know how you say it, but the two symbols together, and then one of them, it's the crisis, it's meaning crisis. One of them, the second one, means like change. So the second symbol, the second half of that word, it's like that. It's just like that. It's so dead on. That is totally true. And it's so much hard work. It's so difficult to see the silver lining. It's difficult to see the portal that opens when a big hole gets made in your castle by an attacking army. So I can talk to you all day here, I guess, maybe I have to get going. And thank you very much for listening. Please share my project, Highway Troubadour. There's still a few days left. And try to get people to donate. I'm only $17,000 away from my goal, which is fine. Anyhow, if you have any questions about what Link Merch is and the philosophy behind it, I know it back and forth. I invented the freaking thing. If you have any questions about Link shirts and Link Merch and amazing shirts, if you think they're stupid, tell me why you think they're stupid. Because the truth of the matter is, I've looked at it from all angles, and any argument against these things has no legs. There's no legs. And I'll tell you why. I won't tell you why at this moment. But I wouldn't be investing so much time and energy if I hadn't thought this out. Does that mean that it's fail-proof? No, of course not. Especially since I've been trying to start a business without spending any money. Facebook doesn't like that. They want me to pay money. Nobody likes that, right? But, you know, I do a lot of work. It's a lot of work. If you're trying to do things for free, it's a lot more work. So the way that the situation is with the social media is that it doesn't matter if you work a lot. They're still not going to let you get very far. It's such an uphill battle. If I was anybody else, I would be totally discouraged and I would just quit. Anyhow, please tune in next time. We can keep this conversation going. And if you have any questions, I would love to answer your questions about Link Merch, how it works, and what it's about. And remember that Link Merch is about the artist. It's an artist-centric product, unlike other platforms that are online right now. And it's an art-centric product. It's a real-world, direct connection to your fans. It's great. I just think it's great. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Please share Highway Troubadour. It's in somewhere around here. I linked it. Attached to this video somehow in the text, in the description. And share it with your richest friends. Share it with your friends that won't miss any money if it goes away. Maybe the richest, I don't know. It's like, we'll see. All right. Peace. I'll be talking to you very soon, hopefully sooner than later.